Hi, I'm Nicole Urken, Research Director for Mad Money. Welcome to Behind the Scenes of the show. I'm here with Jim Cramer, and we're talking hot topics, IPOs, something everyone's been interested in. Now, Jim, on Mad Money, we've continued to highlight these IPOs because they're doing well. And with the market up so much, even though we've seen some weakness of late, people are looking for new ideas, new ways of investing their capital.
And they should, because the underwriters are pricing these things so that people win who buy them. That's been it's been 18, 20% on these. The secondaries too, by the way. Realogy, Mad Money name, is up 4 points from the secondary. I like Blackhawk very much because it's prepaid cards and they could price that thing in the hole. That could be a very good stock. Seaworld, we've made a lot of money in these theme parks with Cedar Fair and with Six Flags. Seaworld could be very good. These are places people should do work, get comfortable, get in.
Exactly. So let's back up and just look at the IPOs this week. We have two supermarket IPOs that are very different. We have Fairway, which just priced overnight and is opening today. And then we have Blackhawk, which is the Safeway prepaid credit card company. These are two very different plays because one is really clearly a supermarket name and the other is prepaid credit cards.
But you have pointed out to me that Fairway's balance sheet is nothing to write home about. I don't like that.
I think it's important to note that there is a cult following here.
Yes.
But they have very aggressive growth plans. And we don't really have that much history on how the comps have done because their very small store base is very young. And given the balance sheet, that presents some concerns.
And remember, you're up against Trader Joe's, which is a private company from Germany. They can do whatever they want, okay? They don't have to report. You're up against Whole Foods, which has been plus 7% comps is regarded as being struggling. It kind of reminds me of China. It's plus 7, they're struggling. You also have Safeway, which is the owner of Blackhawk, which is the prepaid cards. You have Kroger doing best in show. They're the best. And so it's a crowded field.
It's crowded.
And I don't like that.
Fairway certainly has a following. It's not a Roundy's, but we saw Roundy's really stumble after its IPO. So it's just something to keep in mind.
I don't want people to own Fairway. I want people to shop at Fairway.
Blackhawk, on the other,
Blackhawk's very interesting.
Yeah, interesting prepaid credit card. We said it's better than Green Dot, which is its peer. But other ways of playing this trend in terms of the secular shift to digital, we've talked about eBay, we've talked about with
eBay
PayPal,
MasterCard,
Visa. These are interesting. Discover. Other ways of playing if you can't get in or don't want to jump into the IPO.
You can't pay up. We're in a bad market. Look, the market's not that great right now, but the IPO market is, and I don't want you to avoid it just because the overall market's bad.
Got it. The last one we looked at this week, Seaworld, which you earlier mentioned. We've really liked Six Flags and Cedar Fair. This is the staycation play. And Seaworld has a bit more debt, not as high of a dividend,
higher
but
growth,
really strong growth.
I like Seaworld.
And it has penguins, so you can't really compete with that.
Nope.
All right, so we're going to be looking out, thanks Jim, we're going to be looking out this week at Seaworld, at Blackhawk, and at Fairway. 3 big names. Keep them on your radar. IPOs. I'm Nicole Urken, Research Director for Mad Money with Jim Cramer. Thank you for being with us.